welcome, welcome. You look sharp. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Thanks for having me, Jimmy. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, there
Hi.
you know what I was noticing? A lot of the projects you're involved in involve space. A lot of things like Prometheus, space. Doctor Strange, it's space.
Space.
Yeah, you did The Martian.
The Martian, yes.
Space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you typecast?
Yeah. I guess I'm like the Colin Firth of sci-fi, really. Yeah. As he's the period, yeah.
That's exactly right. Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's funny.
But I've flown a fair few spaceships, so I think I've been barred now because my insurance premium's gone up. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I have an older picture of you. Here's 1994. This is you in a stage production of Star Trek.
Yeah.
I mean, not bad.
There I am, my little live self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you remember about this?
Yeah, we had a great time on that. I was playing Sulu, and I think one of the things what you're going to do when you're flying spaceships, you just sort of look off into the middle distance, confused of where you're going, and there was one time they forgot the sound effects, so I had to kind of improvise and, you know. Bridge to Captain Kirk. There appears to be some Klingons on Uranus or something like that.
Oh my God! Yeah, go ahead. You did the whistle yourself?
The whistle, yes. Yeah.
It's an interesting story about how you got the role of Wong in the first Doctor Strange movie. You kind of manifested it.
Well, yeah. I was, as you were saying, I was doing the film The Martian with my good friend Chiwetel Ejiofor. Yeah. And you know, you're having lunch, and what are you up to next? He's doing Doctor Strange. You go on the internet. There's this character called Wong, and
hello.
Hi. Hey.
Hi. Yes.
Yeah. My jaw drops, and I didn't have an agent at the time. You know, for the best part of 8 years, and so I went to him the next day and went, "We're going to do a petition called Wong for Wong. You sign it. Cumberbatch signs it.
Yeah.
That's it." He's not having any of this.
Of course,
right?
of course, yes. Wong for Wong, no.
Yeah, so then that's out of the window. Cut to a few months later, I'm filming in Budapest. I get this mysterious email with, "Hi, we'd like you to audition for the part of Lee." So I was like, all right, yes. Went on tape, did some tweaks in Slovakia. By the time we got to Malaysia, I got the call from the amazing Sarah Finn. "Congratulations, you're going to have a wonderful time." I text my friend Chiwetel, "I'm going to have to borrow your lawyer." And he replied back, "Wong for Wong, question mark?" And I replied, "Wong is Wong."
Yeah, that's right. So, Wong is Wong. You made it happen. You made it work.
And I'm here.
And you're here now, and you're great.
Thank you.
When you were growing up, you said you were a big Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, massive.
You got to be in Spider-Man: No Way Home, one of the biggest movies ever. But a lot of people don't know this. You actually played Spider-Man once before yourself. You were Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider Wong.
Where can we see you as Spider Wong?
Well, a long time ago, Sia, the amazing singer that is Sia,
I love Sia.
had called me up for her video "Breathe Me," and you know, and said, "Come on, I want you to be in this." And you know, I was trying to say, you know, look, I'm trying to be a serious actor. I don't know if I should be in music videos. And
of course,
what do you want me to do? You can either wear a rabbit costume or a Spider-Man outfit. I went, "I'll be over in 15 minutes." So I got my chance to play Spider-Man.
This is kind of awesome right here. Here's you.
Yeah.
There's you as Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
This one I probably should have showed this one.
Oh yeah, there I am in full costume. So there we go.
Yeah, that's you right there. Yes, you actually have played Spider-Man before.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, but now fans are freaking out because they love you. They want the MCU to be the WCU. They want the Wong Cinematic Universe. Yeah, that's what we feel. You can make sure you got the U just right. Yeah. But fans do want you to have your own Disney Plus series. What do you think of that? Do you have ideas for storylines?
For all of those 312 Wongtourage fans.
Wongtourage?
Yeah, that's what I affectionately call them now. They can't.
Wongtourage.
Yes, yeah.
I love that. That's going to catch on.
We have to give them what they want. Clearly,
there's 312 people demanding this.
Don't you think? I can't hear you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. People are demanding it.
Showing you some of my pantomime skills there.
Yeah, you're actually very talented,
Cheers.
But I think that would be great. Do you think, I mean, would you up for that?
I'd love it.
You would?
I'd love it.
Yeah, they do good work over there in Disney Plus. But, I mean, there's got to be backstories and stuff that we don't know.
Yeah, you know, what happened to Wong during the Infinity War. You know, there's a 5-year period, you know, we can start
What do you think happened?
Well, he took a deep breath because it was pretty full on out there, wasn't it? You know, back.
Yes, but he could have done anything.
Yeah, you know, training his students at Kamar-Taj, maybe.
Oh yeah. And I'd love to know that. What happens at Kamar-Taj? What happens at day in the life?
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Yeah, maybe there could be a scientist.
You should be in it.
That's your idea. I mean, if the people want it,
Jimmy should be in it.
I should be a scientist.
Yeah. Come on, Jimmy. Give me some action. Give me some portals. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah, right? You feel that?
Health and safety will patch that up. Yeah.
Let's talk Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
This is a giant movie. Congrats. And I would recommend seeing it on IMAX too, if you can do it, because it is a big universe. It's multiverse, really. So I mean, and it really is. It pays off. There's probably, 100 different places you go to.
Yeah.
It's just a giant world. Well, I don't know. It's so amazing to me. I go, what's real and how do you act in this?
Well, Charles Wood is amazing at building the set design, and obviously we have the green screen that takes us to far-reaching places. But massive credit to the VFX team there.
They do a great job. Yeah. Well, what can we say? What happens in this movie?
A lot happens. I mean, from those that have seen WandaVision and No Way Home, obviously the spell that I told him not to cast has been cast. The cracks in the parallel realities are open. All sorts of characters are coming out, and all roads lead to our movie. Yeah,
congratulations. I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Benedict Wong in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Take a look at this.
Spider-Man. He has the powers of a spider.
Hence the name.
Gross. Does he look like a spider?
No, more like a man.
Climbs walls, shoots webs.
Yeah, bingo.
Out of his butt?
No. Oh. Well, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I hope not.
Super weird.
You're gonna get a stomachache.
I'm from another universe. I know my stomach works the same as yours.
I don't even know if you're from another universe, which is why I'm still sitting here waiting for you to enlighten us.
La neta, de los dos Doctor Strange que he conocido, tú no eres mi favorito.
Which means?
Este güey no habla español.
Ni siquiera sé si te gusta hablar inglés.
Benedict Wong, everybody. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is in theaters and IMAX tomorrow. Hey, hey.